The whole place used to feel so alive. So much damage. A gutway is a disgusting place, and Toxanol only made it worse. You need to regulate the nozzles so they adjoin. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Now that's unblocked, there's nothing stopping the flow. Whatever ails you. All that exercise helps. Someone will pay dearly for that. Keep yourself at peace. That's a nasty moto mess there. Maybe too gross for anyone else to bump. Made it count. Finders keepers. Hot metal. Good hit. That there is a fume foundry where toxanol processed go juice. Knock it all around. There's a notice board, probably once filled with posts begging for nose plugs. There's a gas capturatory not too far from here. Just keep your nose up. The Toxanol Corporation made gas into burn fuel here. It made everyone sick after a while. They were more concerned with making green for their stock bearers than saving the lives of their workers and neighbors. Nasty as this place is, you might still find some tracks here. The inputters need to be linked to boot them. Just a few moves left. Make them count. The wrong state of mind matters too. The inputters need to be linked to boot the mind monitor. It's mind over matter, software over hardware. Success is peace of mind.
fired up.
Stand against that. Freezy froze. Gotta try the key to see. Hard to tell how deep down you are. That's interesting. It's gun time. That looks like you're on track. It's comforting to travel on an old path like this. For you, I mean. Believe it or not, some liked it, even though it smelled and made them sick. Seems like those tracks never run out of gas. No time for yawning. Day is calling. Small things for your big ideas. Looks valuable. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. There's something there. Skronkers. You can spy the edge of a new day. A bric-a-brac that's still standing. Now, that's a find. Take a moment to absorb the day. Bang Shelter 11G. Too bad these aren't proof against the end of the world. Let's see. This is Burblebottom, residents of Gill.
Must face with which...
Happy to finally get to meet you. He's seen a lot of things wash up on his miniature shore, but nothing as exciting as you. Figures it's impossible. As bad as the air might be, the goo is even worse. It must have been upstream only to get to this point in your histo-future. But which way are you going now? With the flow or against? It's crazy hard to flipper against the surf, but you can't save the world if you let it sweep you away. Either way, it's a shame the surf has gotten so nasty. Thinks life is like trying to ride a wave. You need to pick the right one, but you don't really know which one that is until you're on top of it. Better to ride a wave than let the perfect one pass you by. Seems to him that there's always another wave coming along. Can't imagine how wonderful it's going to be to surf on gooless goo. The world is going to live. Can't thank you enough for fighting against the goo. Happy you ride alongside the Myriad. They bring a real shine to everything they work with. Says they shine so bright, they glitter on the waves. But none of that's nearly as important as enjoying the day, right? He never drank from this pond because of the disgusting things done there. Even the fish stopped drinking here after the pollution made the surf mucked and the air blocked his gills. He figures the Tree of Life isn't drinking either. Or, well, that's not true. He said it does drink, as it has no other choice. It's a tree, but it's... Claims the surf is poison now. Anything that drinks it becomes poison too, including the Tree of Life. His friend Wiz needs guppos for one reason or another, and Gil is ready to point you in the right direction. But here, you're only going to find dead ones. He's pretty sure Wiz wants them alive. Well, at least the ones that aren't already rotting. If you head in the right direction, you'll find a clean enough bit of surf to snag yourself some guppos. Then you can get them to Wiz for whatever he has in mind. Figures he's always been a friend to Wiz, and now he can be one to you too. built from the finest stuff. The cranks need to be unturned in the right order. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Oh, there's some plasty-plas up ahead. Be a monster napping here at any time of day. It always feels like it's about to rain. Bullets everywhere. Itchy trigger finger. Grit. At least you got something for your trouble. Try a key. It's time to do what's right, for certain values of right. What a find! so bright out now. Rick! Hated the village named Loblider. The tree of offers you Let's hope you won't regret it. Complains it's heart-busting raising young ones when the world end leaves no future for them. But they think Maytimes collecting a set of pets might help them hold up. They're too busy watching the young ones to find them critters to pet, but maybe you have the time spare. Says they're small and fast. Just keep your peepers peeled. Claims those petables are all over the place. Just gotta scoop them up. Once you get enough critters for each kidling, that should be plenty. Without enough critters, the kidlings get stanky cranky. Says you're the kind of end friend they all need. So cool that the kidlings got their pets. Lots of love to roll around. So cool that the... Says you'll get a... Let's see. Store... Peddler is... Done and done. They are so grateful you didn't leave them to die. Cries about how the Lotus Captain killed their kidling. They want to even things, but the Lotus Captain's too mighty. Wonders if you might be a real hero kind. Says if the world's ending, that just means they need justice faster. You should be able to find the Lotus Captain, always around the other Lotus. Wants you to take down that Lotus Captain, forever time. Figures only you have the power to hold that captain's noggin. Seems content with that. Maybe a little weepy. Blow. This won't be a field trip. It's the real thing. That's hard to come by. That there's the guppy hut. Might be some gill-catching gear in there. Get up! Shot it! There are things out there waiting for you. Well, what do you know? This is Guppy Grotto. There's no time to look back. Too busy moving on. Go on, catch it. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Needs a key. Just a few moves left. Make them count. At least the temp's nice and steady underground. Just a few moves left. Make them count. You could be a secret here forever. Looks good. Let's see. The Pichu Fortress. Wonder how they'll take you. Watch out for drop-offs. They can surprise you down here. Up for grabs. That'll do. Shook on it. Offers you... Maybe get rid of some extra things? You could be a secret here forever. The place feels like it has teeth. That seems to be enough guppos to provide the octopod with infinite ammunition. He's surprised the Merc Puff's been able to hold its breath all this time. It's just another proof of the evolutionary change caused by Toxanol's contamination. Being undersurf has meant the Merc Puff has been left alone to munch on the root down there undisturbed. This means the northwest route has suffered more damage than the others. The marks the corporation left behind on the land are everywhere, but they also abandoned technology of which he's sure you only found a fraction. He thanks you for dealing with another world eater. You're halfway there. He's got word Out of Date spotted Lupa Lupin and has a feeling your time has come. He hopes you're up for it. Even though you're good-hearted, you shouldn't miss this opportunity to confront the predator. Just head back to the foot of the tree. Fingers crossed Lupa Lupin will stay put until you're there. He's learned you discovered and activated the last of the arcs. Old doesn't always mean bad, especially when talking about tech from the before times. We've lost far more than we've relearned. Just imagine how much more of the world you can see in the Ark, now that the world's still going to be around. You fought well for the world. You can be proud of that, no matter what. Questions if you could possibly have any open spaces left for fellow travelers on that Ark of yours.
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help your next. There's a seat open on the Ark should you want to offer it as a gesture of...
Why? You don't need anyone else but yourself and me, of course, but I'm a part of you, so that doesn't count.
If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go further, go together. The only one we'd want to get away quickly from here is darkness.
But you know you can't go on without me. Even if I'm bad company, I complete you.
I think we can finally agree on something. It is better to be alone than in bad company. But best of all is being good company yourself.
Almost can't speak. He's so happy to be joining your voyage, to conquer the skies and everything beyond. Wiz knows it's the same old, but he likes talking to you. Says goodbye to you. Out of Date says the time has come for you to reconcile with your past. Lupa Lupin is still staying in the camp where he was brought up. He hopes you'll find the answers you are looking for there. Even though darkness is a part of your nature, he suggests you try to keep your cool, as the best fighter is never angry. He'll point you in the right direction, but the rest is up to you. This part of the journey is one you'll have to do on your own. Lupa Lupin's camp has always been there, hidden deep inside the mountains. Out of Date hopes you'll find your way and the answers you were looking for once you're there. He knows he said it before, but the time has come to put an end to the Lupin's reign of terror. You should get over there, come face to face with destiny. It's going to be you against the Lupin. No rules. He's happy to help. Hopes to see you again soon. Time to ride. Lupa Lupin's camp has always been there, hidden deep inside the mountains. Tread carefully here. This is Lupa Lupin's camp. Lupa Lupin says he's been looking forward to this moment. He wanted you to come here and see for yourself where it all started. He was so little when your mother and kin came here to put an end to his mother just because she was different, a hunter. That night, the hunter became the hunted, trapped with nowhere to run. He says your mother showed no mercy, only vengeance. He can see that you're not like your mother. There's something different about you. Maybe you would have made a better decision than she did, and let them be. They orphaned him, left him alone, an outcast and a freak. Lupa Lupin says he's been reliving the moment every night since then. He says your mother and her disciples started something that couldn't be undone. They created the monster he would become. No. He knew his time would come, and he was patient. So, when he got news about your birth, he knew how to get revenge that would last. That's why he spared you that night he raised the village when you were a child. He wanted you to suffer for life, like he had. He marked you for life, so he'd recognize you when you met again, and you'd eventually remember where you came from. His hunger grew insatiable over the years to come. He tried, but being vegetarian wasn't in his nature, and he couldn't go hungry. But he's never taken a life for the sake of appetite. It's always been about survival, and that our true self is being who we are. A deep look into nature will make you understand everything better, and that natural selection eliminates, and the strongest survive. Fate is for those too weak to determine their own destiny, and now the time has come for you to accept yours. Control your destiny, or someone else will. He's happy to help. Says you're welcome back.